Yeah, there we go. That's working now. Fuck, guy. So yeah. Welcome back to the stream. Thank you for tuning in yesterday, everyone who did. It was quite nice to have a couple of views and yeah, just hang and play some Magic. So let's we were playing a new deck yesterday. Oh, this is so annoying, this stupid thing. Hopefully it's gone now. Right. Go. Gone. Cool. Yeah, we started a new Jeskai lesson deck yesterday. 1 second, I'm just gonna actually turn my monitors down because I'm getting too much monitor. Why can't I turn it down? Ah, there we go. Monitor. Monitor off. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I think we just fucking jump straight into it and play some fucking Jeskai lessons. I'm not gonna lie, this was a deck that I did just pinch from one of the top meta players, because yeah, obviously we're still kind of getting into all of this, learning decks and how to do all this stuff. So not a great start because we've only got colorless. Okay. Nice, we got something, enter tapped. We're not going to lose health over that, so I don't think we need to play anything just yet. We're more of like a counters type deck anyway for now. Early on, kind of want to be countering up. Stacking mana, getting ready for this Jeskai revelation. And then just countering early spells with this quench. Shrine deck. Love shrine decks, me. Fucking love shrine decks. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Okay. We're fine with that. I could have counted that. That was fun. I should have counted that one, really. But whatever. It is what it is. We drawing? Yeah, we're drawing. So we get rid of 1, draw 2. What should we do? I think I prefer that. It gives us more options with damage if we need them. Play that. Enters tap, which is okay. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think next turn we can actually get the Jeskai out. What's this? Resolve. Whenever you cast an all-creature spell, create a tapped creature token and put a plan counter on the end. Let's counter that. You can pay the 2 though, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, there you go. Firebend him. Let's get rid of one of them. I don't care, we're just far. Return that. Damage that. Auto pay. Land. Enter tapped. Cool. Sweet. Let's try and fuck with the lightning here as well. Is that better? Yeah, I kind of think I prefer that. No blocks. Take the hit. Mana enters tapped. More mana. Artifacts. These artifacts? No, they're shrines. Has he got anything? What's this do? Add an island. As this land enters, choose base land and put it life. This land is the chosen type. Well, it doesn't really do much, does it? So I get the draw though. So let's do that. What would be useful to get rid of? He's got 2 blue. Let's get rid of his swamp, and hopefully that is a problem for him. He just drew out another swamp, of course. Attack. I feel like we've won this one, unless this guy rips out something fucking ridiculous, but I've got another Jess guy. Converge, target player draws X. Resolve, there's nothing we can do. Anyway. That's fine. We're going to have another one out now anyway. My turn. Whenever, create a 1/1 monk creature token with prowess. Whenever another shrine you control enters, create a 1/1 monk creature. I think we return that because it's got tokens, deal direct damage, auto pay. Lands, am I right? Yeah, damn right, lands. I'm quite enjoying this deck though, to be honest. It's quite a change from what I normally play. I'm normally like a white player. I think if we can we get 2, 4, 7. Nah, we haven't got lethal. What turn am I on? I'm not even sure what turn I'm on, to be honest, bro. I think I could be on. Oh yeah, turn 8. Well, that's Lando. Yeah, total played 8. So yeah, I must be on turn 8, and then I've got these tablets to use for additional ramp, which is sweet. I'm gonna play this because it's. I'm gonna get it to use it for 1 turn, and fuck, I fucked myself. What did I do wrong there? Deals 3 damage to each. Oh right, I didn't realize that. Why was maybe I'm just tripping. This is ranked standard. I'm thinking of maybe hopping into that that new game mode that's popped off recently. I know a lot of people have been playing that, but I haven't really got an uncommon deck to play yet, so I haven't got another Jess guy, so I'm fucked in terms of. But I've got this accumulate wisdom, so I can actually draw more cards, so that's good. Yeah, I mainly play standard ranked on here, and then in real life I like to play commander with my friends. So oh, there we go, there's the Jess guy. We send you back, we deal 4, and then we auto pay because we have fucking ramp to shit at the moment. Play that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we can end the turn with this many cards. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll let that run. Oh, did I not play a land? I don't think I did. Oh well, it's fine. I don't need it at this point anyway. You get me? Like we're fine. Resolve that. That's fine. I haven't got destroy all creatures. Yeah, cheers, bro. It's alright. I got loads of draw anyway, so we could probably get something. But historic allows all cards. Stay on standard. Tell your cards get old, and then place in deck historic. So yeah, I like playing standard though, to be honest, and I don't mind just spending a lot of time with the same kind of deck in standard. Like this is why I've literally just got this deck, and I feel like some of these, I'm not sure when these cards actually rotate out. I feel like a lot of them are new. Apart from this, I know that these are in. What's the set called? I forgot what it's called, but I feel like that one's going to rotate out soon. A lot of Marvel cards, Avatar cards, they're all reasonably new. I don't think they're going to rotate out soon. My other deck was literally just about to rotate out, so I thought, make the change now. And just get used to something new. Yeah, probably. I did take it from a meta player, like, so he's like literally like top rank mythic. So do you have any suggestions? Is there anything you would consider to make it faster? I feel like it's got like quite a lot going on. Like there's a lot of draw, which is nice. A lot of damage to deal. I do need some draw. I'm actually going to pay the 2 this time. Discard a card, draw a card. I don't feel like we need him at the moment. Yeah, so for standard ranked, yeah. That's crazy. Are you in Mythic yourself then, or I haven't drawn anything I want. I'm still into discard and draw. I think we're doing that again. We don't really need any more mana, so we'll get rid of that. No more Jeskai, but we got some Thor action. What have we got? I think we've got enough for that, right? Yeah, we have. Return the Mind Stone, because fuck you, Mind Stone. Deal a 5. I think, yeah, that's GG. Nice. Oh, nice. So you're more of like an IRL player then that's come over to Arena as opposed to someone who's just kind of started out on Arena and then moving over to the IRL game, right? That was good. That was fine. What am I at the moment? I'm not at that higher rank at the moment. I'm still in silver at the moment. I feel like we'll get up to gold. Nice. That's sweet. I literally so I've been in and out of Arena for kind of a couple of years. I did get really into it a couple of years ago, dropped off for a couple of years, and then in the last year or so I've come back on again. And I've just started picking up cards in the last kind of like 3 months, 4 months or so. I decided that I absolutely hated my friends, and I was like, yeah, we're going to build an Ur-Dragon deck. So I started with, yeah, let's do a game. I'll just finish this game, and then we'll play a game together. That sounds fun. Yeah. And I'm just building up an Angels deck now at the moment as well. Which is fun. Pay the 2. Yeah. Oh. My turn. Nice. Ramp. Counter? Can I counter the count? No, I can't. I thought... Oh, I can't counter it because I haven't got any mana. I would have been able to counter it otherwise. Lame. Yeah, for sure. Generally, if something absolutely destroys me, I'm like, yeah, that's cool. That's fun. And it's like, yeah, I need that. I need that going on for me. Get rid of you. What colors do you play? Well, that's good for me then, I suppose. Unless you don't consider us friends yet, of course, you know. Maybe if you don't consider us friends yet, it'll bode well for you. Because then you'll actually get a good starting hand, right? I need a lesson card to be played. That's fine. I can play that. And then I still got that for the quench. Mono green, it's not alpha frog deck though. I do have 3. Okay. What do we keep? That. I don't have anything that can take out big creatures, but yeah, let's take that. And we need one more lesson in our graveyard, so if he does play something, we'll counter it. Then we got 3, and we can accumulate the wisdom. I feel like this guy's kind of ramping a bit quicker than I am, though, at the moment. Resolve that. Return a target non-permanent to its own hand if you control that permanent, draw a card. What did he put back in his... What has he chosen, though? Nothing. Oh, he chose my... no, he didn't. Okay, that's fine. Can I counter that? Resolve. Resolve. Counter. And he's going to pay the 2, though. He's still got enough to pay that off, which is annoying. Unless he just decides to not pay it off. That would be nice for me. Oh, he's decided to counter it. And wasting a counter instead of just paying it off. I need a board wipe. That's what I need right now. Okay, I see. I really need that 3 cost. Come on. Board wipe. Board wipe, please. No, no board wipe, just lands. I think that's GG. I'm gonna concede that, and we can jump on a game together. Yeah, that's the thing with Arena. It does, like, when you start for the first time, it does take a bit of time to build everything up. But if you're smart in the way that you do things, then you can build things up. You can get, like, commons and uncommon, mythics, all those good tokens that you want to build your own deck. So it's just Yeah, there you go. There's a friend request sent. So, like, as soon as you have, like, loads of these built up, you can start to actually build what you want then, really. We don't want that. What's it? Challenge match, best of one, going flat. Okay. What decks do we have just do? Okay. Do you want me to play that same deck, or shall I do one that you haven't seen yet, so it's fair? It's up to you. Same deck. Okay. We'll do this one first. You know what I'm doing. You know the deck. And then maybe we'll have another one, and I'll choose a different deck, right? And obviously you have the upper hand because you can see what I'm doing as well. You know what I've got in my hand. I don't know what you've got in your hand. So, kind of a bit, okay, sweet. Yeah. Just don't look at the screen. You know, don't look at the screen. Can I trust you to not look at the screen? Maybe I should knock the stream off while I'm doing this. I went through this yesterday, but Llanowar elves, oh fucking Mossborn Hydra, right? I see where we're going with this. Rough. I need I'm doing this just for the draw, to be honest with you. It does. It's a pretty weird card, that, because it's like I can't think of an instance where you're destroying many lands and not putting your own on, where it makes a difference. Oh, I actually kind of helped you then as well, because I let you buff it up again. Fuck. Okay, that's a problem now. Shit, man. But this is why we're learning. You know, we're learning this deck. Rough. To live and die by the sword complicates you. Flashback? No. Yeah, you got this. I already misplayed and fucked it. The Mossborn Hydra decks are always super strong as well. Oh, that's a cool card. What you got there? Enchantment creature. If you tap a permanent for mana, it produces. Okay. Actually, I just had a thing pop up to say, gutted about England winning, how to cope with England not winning. Gutted, 5 ways to cope with England's defeat. Jokes. To complicate you. I'm actually a bit fucked, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4's the kicker. I'm done. We'll go again. We go again. Oh, I'm gonna play the same again. I'm still learning this deck. I am gonna play that same deck again, and then once I'm actually happy that I haven't fucked up the start of my game, then I'll be fine. I know what those fucking Mossborn Hydras are like. I know exactly what I've seen them be played through. I will let you play through now. If you do it again, I will let it go through. That's fine. I know it's very satisfying when you get that loop on the go. Okay. If the time you were to leave. That's a crazy card though. Add 3. Yep. I'm fine with that. Worldly possessions. Crazy. So much fucking mana, bro. Lands. Fucking lands, my bro. I'm not letting you play it this time. You've probably got another one though, guaranteed. Guaranteed somewhere there's another one. And I'm going to play this now. Get that out of the way so that you don't actually get the health this time. Cool. He's got the Moss Hydra again. Okay. Pay the 2. I'm just not letting you. You're not having it. You're not having it. All right. Sorry, bro. I don't want to be that guy, but you know how it is. I got to be that guy. Yeah, I think that's it for me. More mana. That's 3, 6, 7. I'll take that. I can take that. Okay. I need... Because you can pay that now, so I'll get rid of you. Play you. And... Cool. See, it's like, even though it's it's kind of a slow deck, but it draws out the game on purpose. I think that's kind of the whole point of this deck. More mana for me. Play that. I think this is my turn. I think that might be one thing your deck is missing, is maybe a bit of like more draw, because you've got like loads of mana going on. But you haven't got enough draw to sustain it against decks like this, where it does just like ramp over time and just stop you from doing things. So return, deal 4. I think that's GG. Good game, bro. But as I say, this is a fucking bit of a ridiculous deck, to be honest with you. It's quite strong, very meta friendly at the moment. I'm gonna play a different deck now. Do I have to leave and then rejoin? No, I don't. No. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna play this instead. You just had a little peek of what it was. Let's do it. She not for us to see how far we can move. But yeah, that Mossball Hydra has been around for quite a while now. I've seen it in quite a few metas. I don't know if they like reprint the card quite commonly or not. Maybe something more in your ballpark of a question to answer. Fixed pay cards. I didn't pull a thing. Oh man, it's so hot at the moment. Oh, that's why. Fucking, I'm even going lamp my fan on. Shit. Oh, that's better. A bit of a cool breeze. The serpent is spoken. I love these. Look at these land cards, bro. I just picked them up in the shop the other day, and they look so freaking cool. Like, did you get a bad draw or something? I would have thought you've been playing stuff so far. Yeah, there you go. Clan of War Tribe. Lies on your tongue. Yeah. Yeah. We like that. This deck is ridiculous, by the way. I've loved playing this deck. There's only one... there's like 2 decks I've played against that can't really beat it. Maybe there's like a few like odd ones as well, you know, where people have made their own. But like generally in the meta, there's not too many that have beaten what goes on in this deck, because it's quite ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, well, this is what I mean, and it's like these decks are just going to be ridiculous, like, you know. I could go down the route of making my own decks, and I do like try to in the house, you know, with the cards that I've got, because it's a skill. You know, it's important to understand how to make decks. But I think when it comes to the standard format, there are just people out there that just know what the meta decks are going to be before they're even released. You know, they know the sets that are coming out. They can go, right, okay, this, and it's, you know, that's going to be the meta. Okay, yeah, I'll keep you alive, bro. This is a deck that you just die in like 2 turns. Why am I? That was way too high. Yeah, this is just one of those decks where you just die in like a couple of turns. I'll let you... I'll play my land as well. Do you want to... I'm assuming you want to make your... make your Moss Hydra ramp like fuck, yeah? Have you got the Moss Hydra? Because I also kind of want to see it do like a little infinite ramp. Return to a creature... Oh. One more turn. Is the Moss Hydra gonna pop off? Is that what we're gonna see? Okay, fun. I want to see that happen. I'm not gonna play anything. I'm just gonna. Come on, Em. Let's do it. Do the thing. Do the thing, man. Yeah, boy. Nice. You may put a number of permanent cards on X or less on among them. Then put the cards revealed this way that weren't put onto the battlefield into your graveyard. All of them. All the cards except for one. Obviously. Holy shit. I'd imagine when... Nice. Look at that. I'd imagine if you can actually get that to pop off without people using too much removal. Like, it's a bit fucked. Funny thing is, as well, is I don't have anything with flying right now, so I can't... Like, you've won now. Is this a historic deck, then? Is this historic, or... Because that's the thing, if you play rank, it's more beneficial to do standard, and then just, you know, win your standard rank games, get up to as high as you can, and then just get those extra couple of packs just to top off your collection at the end of the season. No, even if I wanted to, I couldn't get rid of all those Moss Hydras. Well, I've got 2/4. I could get rid of 2 of them. But yeah. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't get rid of them. It'd be fun to actually see that happen. Unranked is harder than historic rank. Is it? It was my assumption that, you know, like, if you had more of a card pool to choose from, then it would be more difficult, right? Because there's more options and more broken cards available. I would have thought that would be the case, see? Oh, he's blocking. I'm not that high rank in historic at the moment, see. So, yeah, it would probably be, it'd probably be easy anyway for the first game or two, I would have thought. Do you have any other decks you want to play, or is that like kind of what you're playing with at the moment? Oh, okay. I didn't even realize. That's how little I actually play historic. Let's have a look. Historic ranked. Oh yeah, it's the same. Okay, I'll do that. White's deck. Yeah, to be honest with you, like, that's the thing. You only tend to get like 1 or 2 decks, like if you're a free-to-play player. Like, I don't play every day with this game, so you know, like maybe if I was playing every day and I was really good at drafting, because I feel like if you're a draft player, then you can make a good bit of coin on this game and start to claw your way up through the ranks. But yeah, I didn't actually get any. I should have mulliganed that. That's fine though. So this is historic now. You know, when you're coming up against one of these guys, they're going to be a bit tapped. Let's see. We got a monster card. Bet his. Oh, I thought he was going to counter it. I'm sure. Okay. Hopefully he's not tapped. And actually lets me play creatures. Let me guess. Return card to hand. Oh shit. The fuck? The Mind Skinner. That's pretty cracked, bro. Might have to remove all that. Yeah? Yep. Sorry, dude. You're not having that card. That's far too much damage. I'm not going to Ethereal Armor it because he's probably going to try and... He's probably going to try and get rid of that card. But it has got Ward 2, so at the moment healed. Okay. Yeah, literally. I've never seen a 10-1. And what was the card cost? Like, for 3? That's pretty cracked. Do we... Yeah, Origin of Spider-Man. And... I need to keep that. So I need that Shard Mage just in case. Yeah, it can't be blocked either. That's why I had to get rid of that. Mine's gonna can't be blocked. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage and each opponent mills that many cards. Oh, so it doesn't actually deal 10 damage. It makes you mill cards. It's a mill deck. He's gonna try and make me lose everything. So really... Oh, okay. Scroll on. Okay, I'm glad he attacked that, because I might... Mill 10 cards every time. It's crazy, yeah. But it's not just mill 10. Yeah, it's like 10 whatever else you've got as well. Do I block? Yeah, I do. And then... Because I don't think he's actually going to have a whole bunch of removal. Like, maybe like a little bit, but... he hasn't actually got a lot of mana. I need draw. Oh, no. I think I need vigilance. No. I don't need vigilance right now. I need draw. And then next turn, he's got to be fucked, right? In flames. Cheers for the follow as well, bro. I really appreciate it. I'll make sure to give you a nice follow back as well. You know, we're still early on in the streaming journey, so right now, you know, everyone who follows early on is getting the love back, because you know, it's all about those early friends. Am I right? Real ones. Oh, we got an achievement. We got some achievements ready to claim. Nice. Some cards. What do we get? Oh, a mythic. Black Widow. Daring Operative. Menace. When Black Widow enters, mill 3 cards. Whenever Black Widow deals combat damage to a player, each opponent loses life equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. That's pretty fun. Yeah, that was actually crazy easier. Like, he had this, like, terrible mill card deck. Like, and it's obviously generally for people who just aren't bothered about, like... Is that how people rank up easily, then? They just go into fucking historic? Yeah, that one wasn't too bad because he didn't manage to ramp up too quickly, so we were all right there. But, yeah, there was this horrible mill deck in the last meta where you would discard half of your deck, and then it would make you discard the rest of your deck with another card. It was crazy. You'd be over in, like, by turn 3 or 4. Like, you'd just watch all of your cards just descend into the graveyard. It was horrible. I didn't even know this was the hack. How did you know this was the fucking hack, bro? You've already been on here like 12 days. Whenever you gain life, target opponent who loses that much life. That's a pretty sick card for 3. Not bad for 3. 5 creatures you control gain lifelink. Nice. That's a pretty cool card. It's, you know, a lot to cast, but give you flying. We want the draw more than anything though. It's nice to have the flying. More draw. We'll keep that just in case he decides that he wants to remove it with some removal. I know these black decks have some nasty removal sometimes. I take deck, can't win as standard, but in historic with the same deck, flew me up ranks. Good. I do like a challenge though, you know. Straight. See, this I knew it. Like these fucking black decks, man. They've always got some kind of just destroy creature. Has he got a counter to that? Surely not. No. Like, black decks don't really have that much counter. What a part of it, guess you'll never know. Whoa. Spellbook vendor. Okay. Do I shard mage it? What do you reckon? Do I shard mage it? I don't think I need to. We'll let it resolve. Because I need my spider. I'm surprised he didn't destroy my spider, to be honest with you. That's got double strike and he's fucked. Want you again. It would have been nice to have the vigilance, but it's like absolutely not needed right now, right? Oh, okay. So the shard mage basically is a flash card, which is great. And it gives it hexproof. So if anything comes to negate the attack, you know, send it back to my hand or anything like that, I can just hexproof it, and it also gives it 1/1. So if I need to, see it like this, I can just counter that, play the hexproof, and I also get 1/1. And then if you can't do anything about that, and I win the game. It's a pretty nasty card if they don't know the deck. Yeah, GG. I might just jump into standard again though, because as I said, I do like the challenge, you know? I do like the challenge. Yeah, what did I get up to last time? What's the one before Mythic? I got one before Mythic last season, or like 2 seasons ago. Yeah, it was rough as you start to get closer to Mythic. I think if I stuck to it, I would have gotten there, but I just stopped playing as much. I can't remember what I played instead. Just playing other games, you know how it is. But since playing like Magic IRL, it's kind of just been nice to get back on this and just play when I can't play with my friends. We're actually going down to Firestorm games on Friday, if you know what that is. This is a cool card as well. So Ward 2, and then as long as it's modified, it gets flying. So, you put a token on it. If you Shard Major, anything, really. You do anything to it. And, what do we do? I think we do this. 2, and then, yeah, and then we leave the mana open, because I want to keep that. It's just about playing it right, though, and like, I think when you get into Mythic levels, it's all about knowing what your opponent has. It starts to get to that point of like, well, what do I actually need to be removing? What's vital to this person's deck? Whereas my friend actually has a ridiculous black deck. I don't know if it's still available to use or not, but it, like, basically every time you attack with this creature, you lose half of your health. So literally 2 attacks from it and you're done. You're dead. Play. Is he going to counter it? No. And here's the thing. You could easily get into the habit of just being like, oh yeah, I'm just going to play this to like, but yeah, no. 2 damage. So we're going to do that. And then it gets eerie. And then we're going to +1 on that. And then resolve it. Nice. So what happened there was he tried to attack my Optimistic Scavenger. No. No, I haven't played with that friend IRL. He doesn't really join our pod, but yeah, it would be horrible. And plus, I don't think it'd be valid in Commander either. It's more of like a standard deck. I'm not sure what the Commander version of that deck would look like, really, to be honest. We're just gonna go slow here. Yeah, I suppose you're right, but it's kind of like we like to play by the rules. I know, right? Boring, boo rules, but like we do like to try and stick to the rules as best possible. And then obviously when you get those scenarios where you don't know what the right way to play a particular thing is, you can just look online and just see how other people are doing it. Yeah, so we do, as I say, we do Commander with just full Commander rules, so Commander damage, and we generally just go to, like, there's a library where we live, and then there's also, we just go to Weatherspoons. I don't know whether you're from, like, the UK or not, if you know what Weatherspoons is, but we'll just literally play in Weatherspoons. There's not much longer, so don't try to fight. Yeah, this guy's fucked. There's no, like, he hasn't done anything, really. He's just tried to remove stuff and failed at doing it. Like, what? He just didn't do anything that time. I think he's lost. May as well just surrender at this point. Waking the demon. I actually can't bother for this song. Do you have like any particular rules with your 60 card tabletop then, or do you ban any cards, or is it just like, nah, you can use anything, and it's kind of like a consensus, like, you know, like, oh, Matt's brought his fucking Ur Dragon again. By the way, I'm the one who brings the fucking Ur Dragon deck. I'm that guy. Oh, did I just play that wrong? First spell. No creature for you. I like his card backs though. They're quite nice. Chandra, right? $60 card minimum. 4 copies of each card max. Any card from 93 to 2026. Just nice, isn't it? Just go along. Don't have to worry too much about, like, you know, oh, is this card legal or not? I like it. Can I get lethal? Oh, no. That? I think, yeah, that's lethal. There we go. What? Oh, no, it's not lethal. Oh, okay, right. I didn't realize that had summoning sickness for some reason, even though I literally just played the card. Stupid. One day. I did see you dropped a message yesterday as well, and I didn't reply. It's because I didn't actually have the chat open, so I'm sorry about that, bro. There we go. Another V. Nice. What's in the store today as well? Let's have a little look. See, these planes are nowhere near as cool as the planes that I just bought yesterday. I quite like the swamp. The swamp's quite cool. Not as cool as my eye, though. Nothing really of interest, really, is there? I think I might go back to the Jeskai deck and continue to learn that. It's definitely a strong deck. I feel like it will be viable in Mythic rank, maybe. Like, I've seen other people use it in Mythic rank. Let's just hope that I'm good enough to use it in Mythic rank. That starting hand's fine. What colour is he playing? Green. Oh, I think he might be playing your deck, Devin. And it's tapped. I should have played Steam Vents, really, but whatever. The damage is done now. But these are like the small, you know, perfections that you need to make when getting into Mythic, right? Is like making sure that you play the right land card first, because right now, what's that? Earthbend. Okay, fine, he's Earthbending. You work all night. Do we pay the 2? Whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional. Do we remove that? Oh, I like that. We can destroy the land. And draw a card. Oh, what? What just happened then? What did I miss? Sacrifice this land, target creature. So, what did I miss then? And then I don't think I like that that gives him so much. I might just get rid of it. And then we also get our lessons, so we get more draw afterwards, which is nice. That's okay. That vehicle's quite strong. But if we can ramp up a bit harder, then we can get our Jess guy. We're basically hoping on 2 cards. We're hoping on the ramp, and we're also hoping on the Jess guy. We'll take the hits. We take the hits. Llanowar elves. Oh, we got the quench. We're gonna. I don't really want to use it because we kind of have to. I did kind of want to like counter something, but I feel like at this point as well he's ramped too much. Like that's our ramp. That's what we want. We already got one of those. Do we take the... Great Hall or another one of those? Great Hall. Fuck it. Let's take the Great Hall. And... Sail up. USA. Yeah. I watched, I don't know if you watch wrestling at all, but I was watching, what's his name? Rey Mysterio's son, doing an interview with a British guy. And they were saying, they were explaining Weatherspoons, and it's like basically this cheap pub in the UK if you've never been. And, obviously, you know, normally you go to a normal pub and things can get a bit pricey, but Weatherspoons is just absolute dirt cheap. And again, this is going to make it sound bad, but like, it's like food thrown in the microwave, thrown in the fryer, and it's just decent. You know you're going to get a good meal there. I can't believe you surrendered. What the fuck? You know, and cheap beers, like that's what it's all about. But he was explaining it and saying like, you know, one time it came out and he had, oh, what we got here? Oh, nice. Quandrix charm. Yeah, it came out and it was like undercooked. It was like red in the middle. And he sent it back. And they said to it, and they sent it back, and you know, never went there again until like a week later, basically. Because even though it's awful, you still just go back anyway. It doesn't matter. It's just so cheap you can't afford not to go back. Okay. Oh, fucking that's getting hot in here. Where I can see you. And it's tapped. I'm going to tap that. discard a card. I don't really want to discard any of these cards though. Because I want the flashback, so I can flash back the... Tonight we feel alive. Oh, Chocobo. We need to get rid of that ASAP. Where's my removal? Where's my removal? Okay, that's my removal. But I just haven't got enough to play it. Fuck's sake. Yeah, like, I wouldn't say like a lot. So I live in like a town outside of the main city, and there's like nothing here. But then if you go into the main city, there are like maybe like 3 or 4. So you've got like 2 small ones, one that actually has like playable desks that you can play at, and then the other one is like a bit shit, to be honest with you, because there's no staff on the desk ever, so it's a bit frustrating. And then there's one big center which is called Firestorm, which is great. What's that? 3 damage. Oh, do I get rid of the hydrate? Yeah. Which we'll be going to on Friday. Ah, yeah, this is what I need. Bye. So yeah, and but then each of them has their own unique kind of traits, you know, like the one store that doesn't have tables sells individual cards, and you can also get some like quite expensive individual cards as well, but they're not just a Magic shop, they're also a Pokemon shop as well primarily, so they only really got a small section for individual Magic cards. Then the other one, as I say, there's no one on the desk, so it's just like fucking impossible to get anyone to serve you, even if you did want anything. But then they do have like cheap singles, which is cool. So if you want like 30p singles, they've got that there. Yeah. So it's... Yeah, I've heard rumors about the stinky, smelly, fat nerds. Like, yeah, I've heard stories, especially in the Yu-Gi-Oh community, apparently. And like some people use it as like a technique to actually, like put their opponents off as well, don't they? Like they just don't have a shower, so that they get fucking... So it throws them off their game. Like it's a pretty wild tactic. I've never seen anyone do that in poker, but you know, pretty wild. But yeah, I'm about to have my kind of first experience playing with people outside of my pod on Friday. So I think we're gonna play with other people anyway. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. I think we... Yeah, that was the move. But yeah, I am excited to go down and see what it's all about playing with some other people. But I'm just worried because, as I say, I've got an Dragon deck, and I know that in the community, kind of like Dragon is one of those ones that's just like, ew, you play Dragon. I think that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do need more mana. No lands. One, two, three, four. Why can't I play it then? Oh, because it's... Right, I see. That's fine. But I do kind of like playing somewhere that has food as well, you know, like it's nice to just be able to, you know, get your cards with your mates, grab a sandwich or something, get something warm. In your dreams tonight. Yeah, the thing about the UK is as well as I don't think there's as many people into Magic as there are in America. Like in America, it's massive. I know that you've got like a lot of like, you know, events and things like that where a lot of the vendors will get together and, you know, a lot of people will go. We just don't get that here. Um. Uh. Yeah, that's the move. That's amazing. I've heard like terrible things about American prisons though. Like I've heard that like they are literally like the worst place to be. Like it would be cool to just get fed all the time and play Magic or Gathering, like, but you know, surely people are just gonna rob like all your expensive cards. I can't think of a worse place to actually have my cards than in prison. Like, it's bad enough being in school and having them fucking nick your Yu-Gi-Oh cards, let alone nicking them in fucking prison. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to be honest with you. Like, it'd be nice if it was more popular here, because, you know, imagine opening up your own card shop and selling singles. That'd be fucking class, like, but... Uh, do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Act overconfident about nothing. I think we got the win on this one. Not gonna lie. Yep, there's the win. Yeah, legit. Like, you know, I'm just... Why? You know? I mean, I suppose if that's the life you're getting into, then that's the life you fall into, right? But, you know, there's no sympathy for those people who do end up there. But at the same time, I know that some people end up there wrongfully as well. Like, I couldn't live in America personally. I think it'd be... It's just rough in there, like, you know. It is, like, the whole country is basically a free-for-all, right? Like, we're pretty lucky. We've got like healthcare here. The police aren't too on our cases because I know that, you know, whereas in America they kind of make money from their prison system. We actually lose money on our prison system, which I think is the one thing America kind of has going for it, is that even though you know, you get a lot more people in prison, like you benefit from your prison system. But then there's obviously downsides to that as well, because you can just profiteer off your prison system then, and that encourages law enforcement to put more people in jail, right? Yeah, I think the thing with people getting stabbed in the UK though is that like we don't have guns, so like ultimately people are just like, yeah, let's resort to the stabbings, and the stabbings you know, the majority of them happen in London. Like you don't really get too much in like places outside of London, maybe some other larger cities as well, like Manchester, Birmingham, but oh really, yeah. But then your hospitals also cost money, right? So we get free healthcare. So that's one benefit to the UK, is that, you know, free healthcare. But the healthcare sucks. So you know, it's not the best healthcare. Don't get me wrong, the people who do their job do an amazing job, but it's just a slow service because it's not managed correctly. I think the UK is very much, yeah, they should. Yeah, you know, it's like a give and take, and you know, if you've got the money, great, you know, amazing. But then, like for those people who don't have the money, like bit fucked, really. I think I need to keep this if he's I need to keep that. I'm not gonna play anything yet. The more poor you are, the less you pay. Oh, that's pretty decent. Okay. You always hear the horror stories, kind of. Well, thank you for jumping in. I really appreciate you jumping in and boosting up the numbers. I don't know, somehow we got on a little conversation about between America and the UK. Oh shit, I was meant to counter that. Fuck! Oh well. We'll destroy the milk. This is it. Yeah, this is what I keep saying, is that you know, eventually there's not going to be a middle class anymore. You know, a lot of the wealth is going upwards, and we're just getting taxed more. And I think even the UK Prime Minister that's just come in now, he's talking about raising taxes for the you know, average Joe like myself. You know, it's like, well, no, stop. Oh, that's sweet. That's pretty good though, if you can get it for 0. Obviously depends on what it is though, right? If you need like serious surgery, then it's going to cost you, because I think it's the same here. Like if some surgeries the NHS won't pay for. Collide. I think I might skip this song, to be honest. If anyone like wants me to switch up the vibe as well in terms of music, let me know, because I'm up for anything. You can't ever pay it. There's ways around it. If you have proof your job, don't pay enough. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's just one of those things, isn't it, where it's like, you shouldn't have to stress about it, really, should you? Like, you're already like ill for whatever reason. So why have to stress about it even more? By trying to find ways around not having to pay for it, you know. But yeah, like you know. I think that what it comes down to in the UK is the management of the actual NHS. Yeah, I used to smoke, but I had to quit because I kept on waking up in the morning feeling sick, which is really annoying. 5 joints a day, 10 bag a day keeps the doctor away. Am I right? An ounce a day keeps the doctor away. Yeah, I do miss smoking, not gonna lie, but it is what it is, you know. It wasn't even as if I was like whiting or anything either. I was just like, I'd wake up in the morning and I would just feel sick, like I don't know how to explain it, like stomach cramps, like and I'd be retching as well. And I was, you know, I smoked for a good from about the time I was like 17, 18, all the way up to 28. And yeah, I just had to stop. So just when it was getting good as well, you know, when you can actually start getting it on under private healthcare, because it's kind of legal in the UK now under private healthcare, which is sweet. Yeah, it probably is, to be honest with you, man. It probably is. But I'd rather just not risk it anymore and just not smoke. It's just easier for me not to smoke, you know. 5, 6. Oh, what? I declined it. That's stupid, wasn't it? Crack rocks. There's always we don't really smoke crack here though. Here we either do like so ketamine is kind of like the big one. So you can move up to ketamine, or you know, a lot of coke. Coke's expensive though, isn't it? You know, a lot of people do MD and ecstasy as well, but no, you don't really get crack. Yeah, I know, I'm joking. I'd never go to that stuff. I know quite a few of my friends who do that sort of stuff, but not for me, man. I'm a working boy. I like to stay healthy, you know. Maybe in an older life, but you know, these days, as I say, I stay healthy. I hit the gym. Yeah, I'm a good boy now. Do you know what I mean? I'm a good boy. I think heroin is popular, and you get what's the other one as well? Oh, what's the one that's like the alternative to weed? Yeah. So actually, the LSD thing, acid is like massive, especially in Wales. So there was a house in Wales, which is where I'm from, that was responsible for like the majority of the acid production in the UK, which is, you know, I don't know, it kind of makes you proud in a way. Do you know what I mean? Like, wait, we did that. We did that. But yeah, no, yeah, there's a big LSD history in the UK. Yeah, because you just lick frogs in America, right? You just got frogs, just lick a frog and fucking away you go. Am I right? Right? What do we want? These. Oh, Fent. Or they do Fent, right? That's the other one, isn't it? Fent is like a massive problem in some states, isn't it? What did you just get rid of? You just eviscerated it. What was that? Combustion techniques. Okay, whatever. I wish we had good weed here though. Like we do have, like, if you, as I say, if you go private, you can get it, but you have to like really like fucking try. Oh, what the fuck? I need some draw. Rough. I got gram of crystal SD from the UK and made 10,000 tabs. I better move to hundreds of Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just your state, because like America's huge, right? So like different places are gonna be popular with that drug. All right. Like it's still very popular here. Mushrooms are quite popular as well, like because we get a lot of like marshlands and things like that. Like we get some really good mushrooms here, especially in Wales. Like you know, you can pretty much walk outside your door and there's some mushrooms growing in the field somewhere. I love how we're just doing some fucking like drug deals in chat. Like, it is what it is. You know, I can't stop it. You know, what you guys do is your prerogative at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But it's quite good for picking mushrooms around here. You get all sorts. You can get I think Liberty Cats are the most popular one. Ah yeah. Ah yeah, schedule 1. Oh, he's hexproofed himself for 1-2. Indestructible. Damn. To the mouth. I would actually play schedule 1. I did want to play Card Game Simulator. Kind of the same game though, right? Isn't it the same thing? The one where you kind of got to own your own card shop, right? The health of hell, we march. 50 cents each for 5,000. So what's that like? $50,000. 50,000. Take off the 0. About. Yeah, $5,000. Right? 2,500. Yeah, that's not bad. My maths is terrible. Is that? I can flash this back and instant it. That's a deals though, brother. Deals on wheels. Meals on wheels. Deals on wheels. Oh shit! What's this guy doing now? That's crazy. Dude's on top of his fucking profits, like. Before I died, water bottle. Then I'm gonna go spray a car. Yeah, I'm sure. But the thing is, though, it takes like an hour to come up, right? So you'll spray them with the water, and then like it'll take a good hour for it to actually hit. I think the key is get loads of people to spray them with water, and then that way they won't know which bottle of water was the one that was the problem. Yeah. 25 now. I'm always screaming my lungs out. I think I've lost. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would fuck them up, to be fair. Would it kill them? Like, surely there's a point where it's like so much that it does kill them, right? Deal 2 damage. What's that? Indestructible. I thought that... I have to remove it, that's why. Well, you live and you learn, do you know what I mean? That's what we're all about. This is fucked. Right. Keep your ups up high and your head down low. I'm going to switch out to the other deck, I think. Just so I can be a bit more brainless while I'm playing. So I'm like, I can kind of multitask, but like I'm trying to learn that deck at the moment, so it's not as second nature. Yeah, so indirectly the LSD will kill him, but it will be a result of his own weakness, is what you're saying. The fact that he should be able to handle it, but he can't handle it because you've just dosed him up with so much fucking drug. Like, if you do this shit, I'm not being involved with conspiring to fucking kill a police officer. Like, I haven't been to America yet, but it would be nice to go at some point. Do you know what I mean? What part of America are you from? Minnesota. That's South America, right? Like southern, not South America, but you know what I mean, like Southern America, yeah? Nice. Minnesota. I'm pretty sure... I'm gonna Google it before I start getting myself into trouble. Minnesota. Oh, no, it's north. It's well north. Oh, yeah, so right by Iowa, northwest of Chicago. Like, if you wanted to get to Chicago, how long would that take? Because I've always wanted to kind of go to that kind of area. Minnesota, not gonna lie, Minnesota looks like very quiet. You've got Minneapolis and then like a lot of small towns. That's crazy, see. That must be such a boring drive. Just driving straight. I'm sure you could drive pretty fast though, right? Just fucking... Meow. Dancing into my horizon. I wouldn't go there without you. Wow. I literally rotated that card out. Okay. You got Grand Rapids. How grand are the Rapids, really, though? Oh, this place kind of looks pretty, like, a little bit built up. Hibbing. So I'm assuming you get, like, a lot of Canadian weed. Only the drive is boring, because there's nothing in Wisconsin. That's what you drive through. Ah, okay. Where's Wisconsin? Ah, okay. Right. Yeah, there is literally nothing there, is there? It's just like... Route 94 all the way down. A couple of towns along the way. Tunnel City. Why is there a place called Tunnel? I always get freaked out when I hear about fucking tunnels, man. Tunnels. Fort McCoy. I'm assuming this is all like an underground thing then. That's terrifying, bro. Like places like that fucking terrify me in America, not gonna lie. First thing I think of is just human trafficking. Jeffrey Epstein stuff. Jeffrey Epstein hiding kids under the mountain. Oh, you fucking... Whatever. Whatever, bro. Didn't need that card anyway. I got 3 shard mages. You're not getting to my fucking optimistic scavenger, you cunt. I think we're just doing for one. We're gonna... He's gonna want to get rid of this in a bit. Yeah, when I was... at the moment, I'm not working, which is lame. But when I was working, it would take me about just over an hour to get to work. When this creature enters, count up to 1 target activated or triggered ability. Okay. You flashed it in. Yeah, like for me, like work is never around the corner. That's crazy. People not being in a car for 1 hour. That's I don't know what British people you've been talking to, but that is absurd. Not being in a car for 1 hour. Like, if you want to get anywhere decent, you've generally got to travel an hour unless you're already... You've generally got to travel, you know, like an hour unless you live in the city already. So I'm assuming like maybe you know people from London. I don't know, like... Because if you're living in London, there's a lot of like underground systems there, which are pretty cool. I was there last week. I went to go see My Chemical Romance, and that was pretty awesome. And it's just nice to just kind of like travel around London and just soak in the city, you know? Random streamers. Yeah, well, that's your problem. You're talking to streamers. They're just sitting in their house doing fuck all. I mean, like, I know what I'm saying because I'm streaming right now, but yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing, you know, obviously London is the stabbing capital of the UK, like, but it is okay there. It's not too bad. Like, as long as you don't go into any of the rougher areas, you're fine. It's the same as anywhere. You know, I'm sure that, like, there's places in America where you just gotta, you know, not go there because you will get into some trouble. And it's the same with London, you know, just stay out of those areas, which is generally the outer city. The centre of London's really good because there's a lot of tourists there. You know, it's just as dangerous as going to somewhere like New York, you know. And as long as you're not a dickhead, like, you'll be fine. Baby, run away. I'm trying. Like I've been. Yeah, it's not like you're gonna go to London and then fucking get stabbed straight away. Like, you'll be alright if you were to go there. Would I recommend going to London, like visiting London? Yeah. London is like a good place to, you know, kind of visit if you're looking for a city holiday. But it is a bit expensive. Yeah, I suppose that's what I'm saying though. It's like the same rule in the UK really, is that like some places you can go and like people are quite friendly, like generally like small towns quite far away from like city areas. Like, you know, you go anywhere in the valleys and like people will be like super nice to you as long as you're not a dickhead. Can I get that now? Yeah, I can. But then, like, when you go to like cities like London, Cardiff, Manchester, like generally people like they're a bit more closed off, they're a bit more quiet. So like, you know, even just like nodding your head to someone in your street, like you're not gonna say anything. Yeah, for sure. You know, like I think people know kind of better to not rob someone with a 100k watch, because at the end of the day, you get out what you put in. You know, if you're robbing someone with a 100k watch, they're obviously gonna someone's gonna come after you, aren't they? Because they're gonna be well connected. Whereas if you're like a piece of trash that only fucking destroy target, Ward 2 paid. You know, if you're a piece of trash that hangs around with people who are a piece of trash, then obviously you're gonna end up getting all your shit stolen, even if it's like a, you know, barely anything. Yeah, but surely, like, if you had a 100k watch on, you would know people that would be able to, like, you know, find that person who stole your watch, and then like fuck them up, right? Country is big. The country is big. But it's about knowing the right people, right? But then, like, you know, you're not going to know that person because they're stealing your watch, right? Bum, 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 bum. I'ma do the things that I want to do. No block. No block. It's probably just 400 million. What, like people? Like 400 million people? A lot of people. It's a lot of people, man. I'm not even sure how many people live in the UK. Um, 69.9 million. So nowhere near as many as America. It's on your mind, your life. Seam rip there. Yeah, I think that's the key, is finding somewhere. The thing is, though, when you find a cheap place to live, like, the wages aren't always as great, right? So the wages generally fall in line with the area that you're living in. There we go. This is a pretty tough game. This guy's putting up a fight, yeah? And I'm starting to run out of cards. He's starting to run out of cards. He's attacking. So I'm feeling like he's got not much that he can do left. We come today that we all find out for ourselves. Would Minnesota be a good place for a tourist to go, though? You know? That's all right. That's a good starting wage. Now who we are. Yeah, for sure. I mean, at the moment, I ain't fucking going anywhere. As I say, I just recently lost my job, unfortunately. But you know, I'm an IT engineer, so I generally earn enough to get by. If I was to save up, I could probably go to some of those more expensive places. I know New York could be really pricey. Same as West Coast, California area. I know that's pretty pricey over there. I do really want to go to Southern America, though, like all those kind of, like, get some really good barbecue out there, you know, like Texas barbecue, that sort of thing. I really, really need that sort of thing in my life. I'm a massive foodie, so, you know, anywhere that's going to give me some good food. And I definitely know that fucking Iowa is not one of those places, like that kind of area. $200-300 a night. Yeah. I guess it depends where you stay, though, right? You know, if you can find, like, you know, a fucking good place to stay for a bit cheaper. That's it. That's game over. Unless I draw something. Do I draw something decent? Doubt it. There's nothing decent that can get me out of this hole right now. Yeah, no. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to get a bit hungry now, so I'm actually gonna fucking call it for there, I think. I might jump on a little bit afterwards though, so yeah. It'd be good if it'd be good to see you guys again. And yeah, just come hang and fucking chat. Maybe have a few games of Magic if you're down for it, and Yeah. Nice one, bro. It's been good chatting to you.